Look, I've spent years studying, is there a profile of the shooter? Can we identify who's going to pull that trigger? And the answer is no. What we have to look at are extenuating circumstances around a given shooter at a time. And these are preventable. These parents knew some things at the time. Is it right, and I know you're not sitting on this case, so you can opine about it. Is it right to look at these parents and consider their culpability in this?
Yes. As parents, we have to love, protect, and provide. They basically gave him a license and permission to kill, even if that's not what they said. Their actions spoke to that. And it's very interesting to me that they did not want him to come home. Did they know the gun was in the backpack? Did they know the plan, what he was going to carry out? Why not bring him home if there's trouble?
Isn't their job to know where the gun is? If the gun is missing from home and their child is being called in at school and he's drawing pictures of bullets and blood, and they say, "Where's our gun?" And he was shooting it the day before or a few days before, isn't it endemic upon a parent to say, "Wait a minute, these things this isn't a coincidence"? I mean, isn't it their job to ask that question?
Absolutely, but the problem is that in Michigan and many other states, there is no law that says in your house, lock up your gun. And if these parents were careless about it and they tossed it in the drawer and the child knew where it was, and I think I read that this was going to be his Christmas present, they already had the mindset it was his. And I think in this case, there's a pretty damn good shot of conviction because the facts warrant that. Of course, it's innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Absolutely.
And, we can't try this in public opinion polls, and we can't have a mob mentality. But this, if any case is ripe for this test case, this is it. These are the facts.
And we don't want a mob mentality, and we don't want people to conflate facts like we're talking about the countdown clock was actually about a band and all of a sudden it's about the shooting. That wasn't the case. But here's what I do want to do is I want to sensitize our millions of viewers to say, if they encounter a circumstance or situation like this with their own child or the friend of their own child, that they do something. We always say, see something, say something, and do something. That's what we want to talk about here.
Yes. As a parent, you cannot be an enabler. You cannot be a bystander. Do something. Because if you're a bystander and you do nothing, you are enabling the crime. You are a co-conspirator to that crime, regardless of whether it is murder or something less than that.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.